Hello and welcome to another episode of The Breakdown, and this week we are breaking down our episode about the NHS crisis. And as a part of this, for some inexplicable reason, Josh has promised to do his impression of Marlon Brando if he was from New Zealand.
Well, first of all, I'm not very good at Kiwi accents, but we'll give it a shot, shall we? You come to me on my daughter's wedding? Yeah, asking me a killer man?
Why is he from Newcastle? Yeah. What famous Marlon Brando quotes are there other than that?
I don't know. I've never watched Godfather.
I haven't either.
Right. Famous Marlon Brando quotes. Oh, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
I'm making them love he can't refuse. You got to imagine you got a mouthful of grapes.
Just the image of Joe trying that.
Oh my god, it's
No,
perfect.
you're very into Christopher Walken now.
We never Walken.
Christopher Walken. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Can we hear Christopher Walken in a New Zealand accent?
I'm gonna make you an offer.
No, wait, that's not what Christopher Walken says, though.
I don't know.
What does Christopher Walken say?
That's what Marlon Brando says.
You don't know what Christopher Walken says in his own free time.
Let's find out.
I know. How could you do Christopher Walken with
New Zealand accent.
New Zealand accent? I can't.
What's the quote you want to do?
I had that watch up my ass for 4 years.
Not where I expected that to go. Oh,
It's Pulp Fiction.
I know, just wasn't the quote I expected you to pick. In that episode, we also chatted about your mum jokes, which again was an unexpected place for the NHS in crisis to turn. But I was wondering, what is your favourite your mum joke?
Yo mama's so fat, she needs her own postcode. No,
Classic.
That's a weak one.
Your mum's so fat, her belt size is a equator.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Your mum is so old, she got Jesus' phone number.
Are we doing it?
Your mum is so wrinkly, she looks like my scrotum.
Why do you keep looking at me? You could look at him.
Your mum is so lovely, I really like her.
Fuck you, Josh.
I always like any of them that are about the ocean and being full of semen. That's not... It's just, I don't have the comic delivery to do it justice.
Your mama's like the ocean, just full of semen.
I don't know what. Where was that accent even?
I don't know.
Is it Christopher Walken?
Please do it, John. Please say that in a Christopher Walken voice.
Say what?
What was it?
Your mama is like the ocean. She's full of semen. If you're listening, Christopher Walken, sorry.
If you're listening, Christopher Walken, and you want a voice actor to play a double for you. Either way, moving on from that, we were speaking about some of the ways that you can contribute towards the NHS and try and reduce some of the pressures on it, and going to A&E at appropriate times was important. So, Josh and Don, can you take a guess for me in the year... In fact,
2000.
no, it's even shorter time frame than I thought. From the 1st of November 2024 to the 28th of February 2025, so what is that, a period
3 months.
of 3-4 months? How many cases of hiccups presented in A&E in England?
The entirety of England. How many
Entirety.
months is that? Like 4 months? 5
4
months?
months.
I was working in A&E at this time as well, so how many hiccups did I see?
Can I give my answer first before
Yes.
you give yours?
Yeah.
I'm going to say... No, I can't do a hiccup on demand. Let's just go with 378.
I'll go with 379.
Fuck off.
my god, that's so unbelievably close, both of you. It's 384.
Fuck you! I went with a genuine guess and you just
So
won
did
up
I.
me.
I went with a genuine guess. I was thinking the exact same number. Obviously.
That was a phenomenal guess, Dom. Yeah, 384 people or cases of hiccups presented at A&E over that 4-month period.
How did you get so close?
He just felt it.
And yet lose.
This doesn't go on the
that's
scoreboard.
Get the
It's
scoreboard
on the
up.
breakdown episode, not on the main episode.
Exactly, until everyone starts paying for our Patreon, it doesn't go on the scoreboard. We have a Patreon
Chris,
scoreboard.
you know that I'm ahead.
Yeah, dickhead. We also spoke about the 5 types of NHS biscuit. And we spoke about Garibaldi's.
Yeah, we did. Where did Garibaldi get the name from? My mum was on countdown. You had no comeback for that, did you?
That was going to lead up to a your mama joke
No.
about your mum. Nice. How did she do?
She lost. No, she got a word that wasn't a word, which was rakings.
Rakings.
Rakings, which isn't a word, obviously.
I think it is. Things that you've raked up, rakings.
Yeah, but they said it wasn't. My mum thought it was as well.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, Mum. Garibaldi biscuits are named after the famous Italian general and revolutionary Giuseppe Garibaldi to capitalise on his immense popularity when he visited Britain in the 1850s.
And as such, it is such a popular biscuit nowadays.
Yep.
Why was he popular though?
Don, do you not know who he is?
Do you know who he is?
He's a household name.
Okay.
He made biscuits.
Ever since the 1850s, we have National Garibaldi Day.
And what day is that?
It's every day.
It's every day.
No, I've got no idea who he is.
It's 365 days after the last Garibaldi Day.
So it skips a day every year. We digress. And so as well as the Italian general, Mr. Garibaldi, General Garibaldi, Josh wanted to let us know about a new hospital food restaurant,
Yeah. So
as opposed to those other kinds of non-food restaurants.
you could have a soup restaurant.
Still food. No?
Soup. I'm still going on about soup.
Good soup.
Is it soup, sandwich, or
Or salad.
salad.
Every food can be classified into soup, salad, salad
no?
or sandwich.
They closed our hospital canteen for like over a year. It used to make pretty decent canteen style food, nothing fancy, but like good home cooked
Possible,
stuff.
yeah.
As
Yeah.
in you did.
No, not me.
Josh
Yeah, I'm not
Sorry.
actually a doctor.
On the
I work in the
side.
canteen.
He does both.
There's no locums left. I have to make money somehow. But they opened it's almost like a fast food restaurant now, and it's just terrible. I went there on the day it opened, and I got like a wrap and chips and what have you. And it cost like £9.
Yeah.
And then there's this woman come around asking everybody, "Oh, how is it? How is it? How is it?" And she asked me. I said, honestly, it's just not very good." She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Was she wearing a chef's uniform?
She wasn't. No. She was like an executive or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Or a manager.
And she was like, I can offer you a packet of Garibaldi's.
Or some Crawford's biscuits. And she was like, "Oh, is there anything we can do about it? Just make it better?" I just turned to her and went, "No, I honestly don't think you can."
Bring the old canteen back.
The issue is they've got canteen staff trying to make like restaurant food,
Yeah.
and they're obviously just not trained.
I just want canteen slop.
Yeah, you know what?
do.
Like, people shit on it, but actually, hospital food is genuinely all right. I've never been in a hospital where I've thought the food was terrible. There's always there's always a lasagna or a curry or a, I don't know, pie or something.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to be the healthiest, but equally, it's not bad.
Oh, shepherd's pie. Oh,
There's some fruit and veg in the menu.
You know what I'm really annoyed about? You just reminded me. When I had my nose surgery and I had like a really, really bloody nose and gauze wrapped all over it, and I had just come out of surgery, my mouth was incredibly dry, and the only thing they gave me to eat was a fucking plain, like, rich tea biscuit.
You
The
got rich
driest
tea?
thing
Oof.
on the entire planet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a rich tea, but it was along those lines. But it had no filling. There was nothing to dunk it in because I couldn't have hot liquids. Yeah.
Did they put you asleep for the surgery?
I should have been asleep for the food.
Damn.
That would have been better that way.
Yeah.
Were you under general anaesthetic?
I was, yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Was he? Are you always intubated on general anaesthetic?
Or,
Yes.
or LMA, or laryngeal mask airway, which sits higher up.
But it's still, you have an airway put in.
Yeah.
Wow. Was your throat scratchy afterwards?
Oh, yeah, really.
I always,
Wow.
I always warn people when I'm consenting them for a general anaesthetic. I'm like, you might have a sore throat for a couple of days, and that's completely normal.
Wow.
Unless you start spiking temperatures after the
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's so interesting. Well, there you go. And last but not least, we Josh in the episode sort of said he wasn't going to flesh out too much around. Yeah.
Sorry,
flesh out. To flesh out. Like to talk more about.
No,
his
I
feelings
don't like
towards-
that.
Well, it's-
Is it stripping naked, flesh out?
I
Yeah,
don't
flesh
like
out.
that imagery.
But Josh was going to build on his thoughts behind physicians' associates and physicians' assistants.
Yeah, so it's not associate. There's been a big review on it because calling them physicians' associates makes them sound like the doctors. What do you reckon, Don?
Associates, yes.
Like if somebody says they're a physician associate,
Yes.
that makes them sound like they're a senior doctor.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well,
Because
honest-
you get like law associate
Exactly, yeah.
positions, and so that's why what I link it
If you're an
to.
associate, that's like...
Yeah, fair enough. It makes you think like high level.
You're top dog.
Yeah, whereas physician assistant...
Oh, assistant's like bottom of the barrel, yeah.
Yeah, so
But is that the right word?
one of my big
Phrase?
issues is their starting salary is, I think it's band
Who's-
7.
Which starts at 42,000. I think at the minute.
What they get is
43.
it's like 7B, so it's, they start like 50 grand.
For the assistants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Not
means-
associates.
No, the associate,
Whatever they're calling it.
the
Whatever
same
they're
thing,
called.
interchangeable.
Right.
Which is more than what a doctor starts on.
Oh.
So you've got a doctor's assistant starting on, who's got less training and isn't as qualified,
Yeah.
starting on more money than
So
a
what
junior
are they
doctor.
meant to do?
What do you mean what?
Like,
they're-
what's their job? How does it
some
differ?
more limited scope bits that a doctor would do.
Theoretically, what it got sold to the healthcare profession as is, this is somebody who's going to do all of your ward work, all the little bits of rubbish so that the doctors can train. So, like, documenting on ward rounds, ringing over specialties just to, like, do clerical stuff, doing discharge summaries, that sort of thing.
Doing basic service provision-y type stuff.
Yeah. But what people... like doing cannulas, bloods, that sort of thing. But what's happening more and more is they're taking roles away from doctors, so they're seeing patients, what we call undifferentiated. So somebody who hasn't been seen by a doctor doesn't have a diagnosis. And that's incredibly dangerous. There's cases where they've misdiagnosed somebody with a pulmonary embolism. So that's a clot in the lung which is life-threatening, with anxiety. And then they give them a medication, beta blocker, which actively prevents you from your body's mounting a counter response to it to help you.
Right.
So it lowers your heart rate where you need a higher heart rate.
Yeah.
And yeah, this happened to a woman in London a few years ago, and unfortunately she passed away. Young as well.
Okay.
And there's
Right.
multiple cases of this, and because they're not by law needed to be regulated, so unlike doctors who have to be members of the GMC or nurses who have to be members of the Nursing Midwifery Council, they can now voluntarily go with the GMC, but
Okay.
they don't have to. So completely unregulated from that aspect.
Wow. That's
Terrifying.
yeah.
They're supposed to tell you that they're not doctors, but they don't. From my experience, they don't.
Do they have any institution that they register with?
But they can opt to register, but they don't have to.
It's not,
So it's not properly regulated. So like you could go to your GP thinking you're seeing a doctor,
yeah.
and you're seeing somebody who isn't medically qualified.
Wow,
They
indeed.
can't prescribe. They can't do any of that lovely stuff.
So if they can't prescribe, how are they going to be a GP?
They're
So-
not a GP.
They're not. What they'll do
No,
is
how-
that they'll go to their GP supervisor who hasn't seen you and say, "Okay, I'd like to prescribe this," and then the
Oh,
GP
okay.
prescribes it.
So they're
That seems
basically
very seedy.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's hard with new professions, isn't it? Because I think sometimes, rather than trying to address the problem at hand, doing something like making a new profession like this is an attempt to find an alternative solution, but actually there's so much regulation and bureaucracy involved in setting up a new profession that it was probably easier to just address the staffing concerns in the first place.
Indeed.
So was that the origin then? The fact that they were kind of supplementary doctors, kind of.
Well, not supplementary, but they were supposed to be an adjunct to help doctors work better, but they're sort of trying to replace.
All right. Has this been like a long-standing profession?
No.
Less
How
than
long?
a decade.
In the UK,
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Maybe 15 years or so.
maybe.
I can't. I don't know
Maximum.
the actual date.
I don't recall hearing about them until maybe 2017.
Oh okay.
And with that, we hope you enjoyed that 2-part episode. And we shall see you in a week's time for the next episode of Pain in the Podcast.
You make me go.
Goodbye.